if I may say so. I know it gets concepts confusing like that. But when Jalal Ahmad said Westoxification or Westoxification or Western struckness, or the idea that Iranians are so mesmerized, so hypnotized, so seduced, so attracted to the Western ideas that they have lost their own identity, meaning their own thinking. They are non-being, as Fanon would say, Franz Fanon. They are non-being. They no longer have an identity. And their concept is borrowed concept which doesn't fit them. Their theories are theories that doesn't fit the reality of their context. This is where we are.
Professor Sharifi, to underpin, because I'm mesmerized by your statements and what you said, and now you're explaining more. I can, unbelievable. I would like to give 3 examples, and I would like you to just evaluate for us. The first one. I worked as an editor for a special journal issue of a journal, is a peer-reviewed academic journal, which is dedicated to historical arms and armor, swords, armor of Iran through different periods. It was just published just recently in Iran, Ministry of Science, and I was responsible for that, among others. I asked many colleagues from Russia, from Ukraine, from United States of America, United Kingdom, other countries, Germany, France, many people, and Iranian scholars. They all wrote articles in that. And one of the major editors there, he was not the only one, but I just mentioned his statements. After they were published, in this field, lots of good things come from Ukraine, Russia. I don't know. There's so many sword classifiers, analysts who come from those countries. You know what our Iranian colleague said? Our Iranian colleague said, wow, unbelievable. Anything written by the US participants you brought in, you asked them to participate. And Western Europeans, Professor Sharifi, please mark that, not Eastern, Western, you hear me. But especially the US scholars are top notch. You can tell that they have brought law and order to this world. I looked at him, I said, what? He just said, our Russian colleague wrote such an interesting article, our Ukrainian colleague as well, our Iranian colleagues as well. How can you even say that? I said,